I get asked many questions about filmmaking, and I'm going to go over some of these questions today. The first question is, why do you like filmmaking? Well, I like filmmaking because I think it is fun to go through the entire process of setting up the area, filming the project, and editing the entire thing at the very end. And another question that I get asked is, what's your favorite thing to do in filmmaking? And I would say that editing is my favorite thing to do in filmmaking because I love going through the process of putting all the film together, adding music, adding effects, and many other things. I also like to see the result of the video because it makes me feel accomplished that I made a good video. The second question that I get asked a lot is, when did you start taking an interest in filmmaking? See, throughout my life, I really didn't have an interest for filmmaking, and I was more interested in game design. So this year, I was supposed to be in game design, but because that class was full, they put me to cinematography instead, which was my second pick for an elective. And when I got into cinematography, I didn't know really what it was. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I tried it out anyway just to see if I would potentially like it. And when I got my first project for the class, I had a blast, and that's when I knew I would love cinematography. The third question that I get asked a lot is, what is your favorite movie and why? Well, my favorite movie is It, because I love how creepy it is, and I love the story behind it as well. And I also like how suspenseful the movie is. The fourth question that I get asked a lot is, what is your favorite genre of film and why? Well, my favorite genre of film would have to be horror because I love the suspense of not knowing what's going to happen next and not knowing when the scare will happen. I also just love the creepy setting. The fifth question that I get asked a lot is, what kind of film needs to be made more often and why? Well, I would say that horror films need to be made more often because they are my favorite type of film, and I only see about 1 to 2 horror films being made per year. The sixth question that people have asked me is, what movie moves your emotions more than others? And I would say that the movie It would move my emotions more than other horror movies because I am very scared of clowns. So, seeing a movie about a clown that goes around in the sewers saying, "Hey little kid, want your boat back? Just stick your arm through and grab it from me. Nothing bad will happen." And this scares me a lot. Also, seeing a clown that can open up its face and make you float is really creepy. And that's not all it can do. It can also turn into anything you're scared of, so just think of one creature that can be anyone's nightmare, and this scares me a lot. The seventh question that people have asked me is, what is your greatest filmmaking strength? And I would say that my greatest filmmaking strength is editing. I say this because I've spent a lot of time making little projects on my own, and almost every week I would edit something for fun. And I've experimented with a lot of different things that I will use in projects later, and even in this project. One of the things that I learned is how to manipulate still pictures and make them move across the screen, and even flip and jump. And I also have learned how to make credits and many other things. The eighth question that people have asked me is, list your favorite shot sizes from most favorite to least favorite. And I would say that my number one favorite shot size would have to be a close-up shot because it helps the audience feel what the character is feeling in that scene. And you could be very creative with it. My second favorite shot size is a medium shot because you can do a variety of things with it as well, like filming people having a conversation, filming an interview, and many other things. My third favorite shot size is a wide shot because it can show the audience the area of where everything is going to happen. For example, it can show people in the background talking while the camera shows the area around them. My least favorite shot size is an insert shot. See, I don't have anything bad to say about the shot because I really like this shot and all other shot sizes. But all I would say about this shot is that it isn't always the most interesting shot in a movie. The last question that people have asked me is, have you ever deleted scenes from any of your projects? When editing my projects, I have initially deleted them from the video, but then later on, I decided to put them back in the end of my projects. So, These were some of the questions that people have asked me, and now I will play a few of those deleted scenes that have initially deleted but then added back in at the end of the projects.